Hi everyone, this is Kelly, your sales consultant at Olathe Ford RV Center. On this beautiful mid-February sunny day, we are going to highlight this 2024 Maverick DS made by Chinook. Now when you're looking at a Chinook, you're looking for high-end and high quality, and that's exactly what you get in one of these units. We're going to highlight some of those things. Some you can see, some are behind the scenes, nonetheless important, so we want to make sure you know all about the Chinook. One thing they talk about is that they don't compromise the chassis. So we should say this is on a Ford chassis. They don't compromise the chassis, instead they build their own steel floor and they build it up from there. A couple things that does, it gives you a more solid, quiet ride, which I will say, when I take this for a test drive, it's my favorite test drive because it is so quiet and so smooth. And there's another reason for that. These are 4-season rated. They have to do a lot of testing to be able to say that out loud. So when we go inside, I'll show you some of the things that also help make that 4-season rating, gives you that 4-season rating. You know, when we walk around this is all-wheel drive, by the way. So you don't have to worry about wherever you're going, wherever you're traveling. You can take yourself to Alaska, no problem. But you've got your generator, you've got your 400 watts of solar, you've got your AGM batteries, so you're good as far as power goes. You won't have to worry about that. So there's a lot of unique things about the Chinook, but one thing that you don't see very often is that this has a rear entry. Why would that be unique, or what's the benefit to that? You save a lot of usable inside space when you have the rear entry like this, as opposed to in the side entry where you're giving up a lot of space just because you need that door on the side. So this takes that away, gives you instant usable space. So as we walk around, you know, you've got, for a B+, you get some nice cargo space. You get 3 of these right here. You get a nice lit awning by Gerard. And you can see your solar panels up there as well. So let's go ahead and take a look inside. So immediately when you come in, you get a great closet to your right. Something you don't normally see. So that's great to have. But if you hear that, I love this. Solid wood, maple, and just the components and how they shut is great. So then you come on in, you get your shower to the right. Again, remember we talked about a separate shower and bath. So you get your shower to the right and a full closed bathroom on the right, on the left. Got my roles reversed here. If you want to come on in, so first of all, these couches are amazing. They're so comfortable and the leather is really high quality. What happens is this comes down together and you get virtually a king-size bed in a B+, which is great. Come back here, let's talk a little bit about, you've got your kitchen, you've got your induction stovetop, you've got pantry space, you got your Norcold fridge and freezer, and your microwave up here, which is a convection oven. You can cook some things in there. And then you got your sink and more storage underneath here. Talk about solid surface. You should feel the weight of this top. But again, everything is fully solid surface here. There we go. So talking about some extra features that the B+ has that normally they don't, is you've got auto level. So you will have a nice, steady, no wiggle unit. One thing with Chinook is ease of use and quality. So when it's time for bed, all it takes is pushing this little button here, and this just comes on out. Okay, so you have got a bed here. These come out and form the rest of it, just like this. And you've got almost a full king-size bed at a push of a button. you go. This just slides back in just like this, and you're off to go travel, see the sights. So also, if we're talking about this, you've got panels everywhere. So say you're sitting here, you've got all control of your lights here. If you're on this side, you've got control of your lights on this side as well. You've got plug-ins on both sides and USB ports. So you are definitely got your nice creature comforts. You've also got the full panel of controls as you come in the door are immediately up here to your right. So you can control all the lights. You got a rear entry light, outside, shower light. You've also just got an all-on light position as well. Beautiful skylight in your shower, self-squeegeeing doors. Nice to have. I really do love this bathroom. I mean, it is spacious. So you get a medicine cabinet, great storage underneath. What I'm gonna have you do is get underneath here. You can see that you actually have water shut-off valves right there. Comes in handy. And of course, great knee space on the toilet. No issues there. It's got a max air fan, remote control. Another feature here, you've got your Victron Energy display screen. So you can keep track of how everything's going in the unit. And so then after, you've got that big closet for all your large hang-up stuff, coats, whatever. You've got storage all across both sides and across the front. You've got 4 big spaces on each side. And then you've also got this front cabinet here. But it's not just 2 little cabinets, it actually goes along all the way through and across the front, and they connect. So while I'm opening up these cabinets, one thing we should see that, remember when I mentioned that I love going on test drives in this because it's so quiet? Well, one of the features is the side walls in here. These walls, and you can kind of hear them tapping them, they're a soft fabric, leather-like material. But what's interesting is when you look inside the cabinets, that goes all the way up above the cabinets, and then they have wrapped it around and it goes all the way the outside of the unit, which makes that so quiet. You've got great buffering there that makes the test drive, as I told you, that I love to do because it's so quiet. That's part of that. And then don't forget, that's also contributing to the 4 Seasons insulation factor that plays such a big role. So as you can see here, you know, this is the one thing you do have to step down, watch your head. You'll get used to it as you come through. But the reason this is here is they aren't cutting a hole in the box, which would compromise the sturdiness and the safety. So you do have to kind of duck and come on in that way. So just talking about the cab a little bit, you know, cup holders are always a big deal. We've got a big cup holder on this side for the passenger, right by the window. You've got one on that side for the driver. You've got a couple in between here. I know that's always an important little feature. Got your screen. You've got a charge port right here. And then you've also got a charge port up in front for the driver. You can't really see it. I don't know. Yeah, get a little closer and you can see that up in there. You've got all your normal controls. You've got lane assist and a nice big screen to be able to control whatever it is you need to control. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Again, I'm Kelly, your sales consultant at Olathe Ford RV Center. Give me a call if you have any questions. We covered a lot of things about this Chinook, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you had. Come on down to Olathe Ford RV Center, and we'll be sure to take great care of you.